And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Week 18. Some say it's the worst week of the year. I say it's the worst week of the year. I don't know how to handicap it. I don't know how to speak right now. I don't know how I'm awake right now. I don't know how Big Tone's even in front of the camera right now. Just wait till you listen to his voice real quick. Listen to it.
Hi, guys. I'm doing okay, but sometimes got to play hurt. People want my brain, not my voice.
Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dolphins need a lot of people to play hurt. That's for sure.
That's true.
But we'll get into that later. Vic, it's always good to see your face, buddy.
Same here. I love to see you guys. Gonna miss you. Especially when I was spot on last week, I believe.
Were you?
Well, yeah, I did. I did say, in case you forgot, because it was over a week now, that it was going to be a blowout. The Ravens were going to win by 38. I missed by 1 point, 37. Dolphins are in trouble. Ravens are a force.
He did say that.
3-0 sweep last week. Bears, Raiders, Ravens, 24-1 for the season. I'm proud of that, 45%. I was down in the doldrums. I was 30% at one point.
45%. I mean, you're like a good NBA three-point shooter.
But yeah.
But you're a terrible sports bettor.
But your back half of the year was a lot better than the front half of the year.
Oh, yeah, because I had to get adjusted. You guys got me on here on a Wednesday making picks. I bet 5 minutes to 1 on a Sunday.
I hear you.
You know?
I hear you.
And it's more stressful waiting for touchdown Tones picks to come in at 5 minutes to 1 to make.
Those are the worst. Those are the worst.
I'm waiting, refreshing, and then boom, he's in.
And he doesn't just give you like straight touchdown plays. He gives you like the ones you have to dig all the way down to the bottom. It's like Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns anytime, plus 5 receptions at plus 3,000. It's like the craziest shit ever.
If you think for 1 second people don't know where those tabs are that are watching us, you're crazy. That's number two, you don't ever rush the fucking talent, okay? The picks come when the picks come. And I gotta get the mind right, and we're on fucking fire. So put your goddamn notifications on because the kid's on fucking fire. So
let's go.
I'll try and get him out sooner for sure. But I'm going to shut up. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it. We got the gun to the head plays. Now, if you're new here, I mean, it's week fucking 18. You shouldn't be new here. But if you are, we pick games that we think are ugly games, tough games to bet. And we really only bet them if you put a gun to our head. So the first one is the Jags minus 3.5 at the Tennessee Titans. Vic, I'll start with you. And then we'll go to Tone.
This is another one, tough game. But the spread was 5. Now it's down to 3.5. Vrabel is a dog. We've been talking about it all year. 24, 12, and 2 is dogs at 3 or more. So I just think they're putting Tannehill in there today. So to me, that says they want to win the game.
No, it doesn't. Let me tell you something about Ryan Tannehill. That guy's a fucking bum.
No, he is. I agree with you, Nick. He definitely sucks. But the fact that and I know Levi's is hurt, but the fact that they're going with him, he's not going to, he's going to want to win the game, I think. They're going to want to play. What'd I say? Levi's not hurt?
I mean, you versus pronouncing quarterbacks' names will never get old. I think it's like that could be an hour show right there.
Levi's going to sling today.
Levi, well, he's not playing. It's Tannehill.
Tannehill.
I mean, that makes me think they want to win the game. I don't know, going with the veteran when he could why not grow the younger kid? Let him get one more game.
No, I agree with you. I don't. They haven't said why he's not playing because that makes 0 sense.
No, he's they haven't. I thought he was injured. Was he not? Did he take a hit? I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I heard he was injured, but I don't know. To me, this is a no-brainer. Vrabel, dog. We've been doing it all year. I'm not going to stray away. Gun to my head. Give me the Titans plus 3.5.
Yeah, so there's certain games, right? You just like, the corny saying, throw the record books out kind of thing. Vrabel hates this fucking team. I'm just taking it because I hate both of them. Honestly, both of these teams have crushed me all fucking year. Gun to head. I'm going to take Derrick Henry. I'm going to take Vrabel. I'm going to take the Titans. Maybe I'm a sucker. The Jags have puked on themselves. They're the most disappointing team to me this whole entire year, besides my Giants. But a bunch of expectations, and now the Jags are just puking on themselves. I want nothing to do with the Jags to end the season. If I'll take the Titans, and if I lose with the Titans, I'll be okay with that. I'm on the Titans.
I feel so bad that you're doing this show right now.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt to talk?
Hey, all I'm saying is you're a motherfucking beast, and I appreciate you for sticking it out. All right, so There's two things I despise on this earth. The first one is your mother. The second one is the Buffalo Bills. And I don't want that fucking scumbag team in the playoffs. So I'm taking the Jags minus 3.5. Because when the Dolphins beat the Bills, when the Steelers beat the Ravens, and when the Jags beat the Tennessee Titans, the sorry-ass Buffalo Bills will be sitting on the couch watching the playoffs, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I feel like everyone's going to be bought in on Vrabel and underdog and plus 3.5, but at the end of the day, that team fucking sucks. And Ryan Tannehill's a shitty fucking quarterback. I dealt with him for half of my life. Give me the Jags minus 3.5 on the road. It's going to be an ugly game, but I simply just don't give a fuck. Next game we got. Now, this is a great game, surprisingly. Bears at Packers. Packers are minus 3. I'll start with you, Tone, and we'll go to Vic.
Give me the Bears. I'm on the Bears. I'm on the Bears. I'm on the Bears. I think the Bears are figuring shit out, and I think the Bears, nobody wants to play spoiler more than the fucking Chicago Bears, right? Like, I just think it's a revenge game. The Titans do stink, Stanley. I agree. But I think it's obviously it's a rivalry game, right? I think Fields is looking a lot better. The team's looking a lot better. The defense is good. Jordan Love is also good, and I was on the Packers early on in the season. I'm also on the Bears money line. I'm taking the Bears. It's an official pick. It's a gun-to-head pick, and I think Green Bay pukes on themselves. Now, let's rewind the clock here, guys. I said this last week, and they lost by 104 to they won by 104 to the Vikings. So maybe I'm a little salty, but I'm going to take the Bears here, and I think the Bears win by about 12.
Vic, what do you got?
Packers, I mean, they're going to hold a special place in my heart. There's so many games, so many times of the year that you don't want to lose. New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, you don't want to lose those days. Christmas was a disaster for me. This guy came through fucking huge on New Year's. After I cashed the Ravens blowout winner against the Dolphins, I went in with the Oh my! I keep forgetting.
I'm just glad that you value money more than my happiness. That's fine.
Don't.
So if I end up dead in a fucking ditch, are you gonna prance around that you cashed your bet?
No, but I was a little concerned when you waterboarded just
right.
I almost died. Great. I'm not gonna lie.
Great stuff. I mean, I was concerned. I feel bad for you, but you know what it is? Like, I've been growing up, my first cousin is a diehard Dolphin fan. It's like, dude, this has been happening for 30 years. We'll talk about that later. Packers, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, they come through huge, easy fucking winner. But you know what? I've been saying it every week here. I love this bad team. I love the way Uber flews after he was rock bottom. and they were gonna kill this guy. They wanted him fired. They wanted Fields off the team. Now Fields looks amazing. You can't doubt the numbers. The Bears are 10-3 against the spread the last 13, 7-1 against the spread the last 8. Their only loss was a 0.5 point loss to the Browns, and the Browns are they're a top AFC team, maybe on the tier that's below the Ravens. So as far as I see it, the Bears are gonna look to close the season strong. And what a better way for the Bears to close it than to just beat the Packers, the team that Rodgers said, I own you. They can't beat the Packers. Perfect time to do it in Lambeau. Beat the Packers. Give me the Bears plus the 3, but I think they win outright.
And Vic, they got the 2 picks, so they got a lot of good upside cap room picks. Yeah, they got a lot of momentum.
Get him, Marvin Harris.
They got a lot of momentum. They got a lot of momentum.
He's gonna fade.
You're on the Bears. You're on the Bears. And you know what, Big Cat? There's no chance you're watching. I get it. But I watch you. And I watch you every single week go up there with your dumb little face in front of your dumb little camera, and all you do is pick against the fucking Dolphins. So you know what? Fuck you and the Chicago Bears. Give me the Green Bay Packers minus 3. I don't give a fuck. It's going to be an absolute rout. Jordan Love, legacy game. The Bears and their fake momentum. Fuck that. I know what the Bears are. The Packers, that's a winning franchise. The Bears, that's a shitty franchise. All this fake momentum, they're going to get steamrolled, and then they're going to go into full panic attack. Is Justin Fields really the guy? Blah, 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 blah. I already see it. They get fucking stomped on, so you can take that momentum and shove it up your ass. The Packers blow them out.
Can I just jump in? Yep, you have a very heavy heart today.
I do.
These are all emotional wagers so far.
I
It's going to
thought
be rough for you tomorrow.
It's week 18. It's emotion. You don't know
is.
you don't even know who's playing.
I'm a diehard Giant fan.
Some teams have to win, but guess what? That doesn't mean they have to win. And some teams that have to win will win. Week 18 is about emotion.
Speaking of Big Cat, though, you mentioned a stat. He mentioned a stat the other day. Teams that need to win and teams that don't have to win. The team that needs to win is only covering 38% of the time. So there's something to be said about underdogs in the last week of the season.
Yeah, we'll talk. I got a couple like that.
Also, did you say you would have a beer with Josh Allen? Kind of hypocritical.
He's a human being.
Oh, now he's a human. Okay.
He's a nice
Josh
guy.
Allen, the quarterback, can lick my fucking asshole.
Would you want him on the Dolphins, though?
That's more aggressive than a beer.
Vic, don't fucking play with me right now. It's fucking week 18. It's Bills week. Don't ask me if I want Josh Allen on my fucking football team. What is wrong with you?
He's a good football player.
Tone will tell you Wade Boggs went to the Yankees and won a World Series. I don't see anybody.
Who the fuck is Wade Boggs?
Come on, yo, this kid. Send him a box of baseball.
I don't like baseball. I don't give a fuck about baseball. It's the worst sport ever fucking made. It's a disgrace that it's called America's pastime.
What else you gonna do in the summer?
Play soccer or go play fucking rugby. I don't know. Go jerk your meat somewhere. All right, we got to move on.
He never hit a touchdown tone home run parlay. That's why you never hit a touchdown tone home. Oh wait, it's touch 'em all tone. I'm sorry.
Touch 'em all tone.
Touch 'em all tone home run parlay. Then you'll love baseball.
All right, they got to try it. All right, we got Steelers -3 at Baltimore. Good luck picking this game. I'll start with Vic.
No, this is easy for me. Listen, any coach that goes all in on the preseason to cover for you while it's a hot summer day in your backyard sweating balls and this guy's trying to cover for you, I'm going to play him in this game. Why would you think Harbaugh would let this team lay down against the Steelers at home? No way. The only one's not playing is Lamar, but we get the poor man's Lamar and Huntley. And I think OBJ's not playing. Everyone else is a go. I think the Ravens are going to smoke them. 3's a gift. Give me the 3.
So nobody hotter on the planet right now than our boy Jersey Jerry. So there's just no way I can bet against the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. I also sprinkled a little fucking Super Bowl play on them at plus 25,000.
God damn, you are a fucking moron.
This kid is running so fucking hot. You gotta hop on the train. Give me the Steelers, okay? The Baltimore Ravens have shown they're the best team in football right now. I think we can all say that they just are. However, they've had a handful of clunkers. This feels like a clunker. Give me the Steelers. And like I said, Jersey Jerry's the hottest fucking guy on the planet right now. I'm riding
win the Super Bowl. That might be the worst take you had since you said the Dolphins would miss.
But it's a sprinkle. It's a sprinkle. It's a sprinkle.
Oh,
it's a sprinkle. You might as well sprinkle that ticket in the fucking trash can because that's a shit ass pick.
I typically do. So and then I get a fucking plus 5,500 touchdown play. We're right back. So that's all.
I mean, fuck it. I'm going to just take the Ravens. I love JJ, obviously. I mean, he hit the hole in one. He won a bet for 50 grand. It is what it is. I mean, the luck's got to run out sometime. I hope it doesn't. I hope the Steelers get in the playoffs so then the Dolphins can fucking crop dust them. But if the only player not playing is Lamar Jackson, I mean, this Ravens team is just miles ahead better than the Steelers top to bottom. But the Steelers do kind of own the Ravens. At least that's what JJ tells me. But I don't give a fuck. I'm taking the Ravens at home +3. It's a little disrespectful. We got another game today, but it's so shit I don't really want to talk about it. It's the Texans at the Colts. So you want to just go into the Bills Dolphins instead, or what?
CJ Stroud. It's his chance.
Is he back?
I think he's playing today.
Yeah,
he's playing.
All right, then give me the Texans. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Texans -1.5.
Well, last thing I will say is remember last game of the season last year, that fucking touchdown by the Texans, it changes the picks as far as the draft goes. There's always some weird shit that happens in that game. Should be a good game. Shane Steichen going for Coach of the Year. But gun to head, if Stroud's playing, got to take the Texans.
All right, last gun to the head game. We got Buffalo Bills -3 at the Miami Dolphins. The fact that these slimy, greasy, greaseball motherfuckers have the odds to be -3 in my fucking house is disrespectful. You don't come into my house as a 3-point favorite. I don't give a fuck who you are. Hell no, especially when you're the sorry-ass Bills. Look, did we get blown out last week? Yes, we got blown out. But this Bills team is squeaking past fucking Easton Stick and the New England Patriots, and they want to make them 3-point favorites in my fucking house? Fuck you. Hell no. Give me the Dolphins. There ain't no way in hell that this team lets someone come into their house, take their food, and shit in their fucking toilet. Hell no. I'm taking the Dolphins money line and +3.
Love it.
Go ahead. I double dog dare you to say the fucking Buffalo Bills.
I know you're gonna mute me, but I have to. I mean, listen. I'm gonna bet the Bills.
I don't like why. Like, why is he fucking trying, bro?
Listen, he plays with. He says he's a Giants fan. He hasn't been on the Giants once. He doesn't give a fuck if they win or lose.
Listen, you muted me. You literally watched the game.
I didn't mute you. I kicked you because I couldn't even look at you.
But listen, you watched the game with Press, whose team's terrible. Guy's worth $500 million. You were screaming in his face on a blowout. I'm not allowed to sit on this show and bet the smart play, which is
back-to-back weeks. No, it's fine. I don't give a fuck. No. Make your bet. Nick, you're 45%. I'm glad you made money last week. I'm glad.
I love you. I'm rooting for honestly, I'm rooting for the most success out of you, and I know that the most success out of you comes with the Dolphins doing good. Right? By the way, you watching the game with Frank this week?
No, thank God.
I wish I would have won
the playoff game. I will though, which is fucking terrible. But that's a whole nother story.
They're falling apart again. They do this every fucking year since the OJ McDuffie days. If you don't know OJ McDuffie, are you really a Dolphin fan? That's what I have to say. Okay.
I know OJ McDuffie.
Listen, they're done. They happens every year. They fall apart. Now they're facing injuries. Buffalo's rolling. Buffalo hit rock bottom. Everyone wanted to call them out. The coach was saying stupid shit. They were 25-1 to win the Super Bowl, and everyone said it's great value to take them. And here they are with a chance to win the division in the last week of the game, and that's exactly what they're going to do. And I'm just saying, if the Dolphins had a better history, if they showed a little more toughness last year, I would have went with Miami as a home dog, a division home dog. You know I love it. But this is a blowout winner. I think the Bills win this game by 3 touchdowns. Write that down. Bills by 21 over the Dolphins. Nikki, I love you, but your team is backing into the playoffs. That's never good. Now, Tone will tell you, when our Giants reached glory twice, and that was a beautiful time in our life, even though I bet the Patriots, you couldn't kill the Giants. Down 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, Eli was going to bring you back. Dolphins, the heart is crushed. The heart is crushed, and you could blame Hard Knocks for that.
You just got to get in. You just get in, and anything can happen. Listen,
when was the last time a team backed their way in and won a Super Bowl?
Not a history buff. Not a history buff. But I will say, they have the dudes, right? The problem is your running backs are hurt. Like, you have some big injuries that make that offense go. But I'm on the Dolphins, and the part of the reason is I was on them last week, and I got my dick beaten with the Ravens. I'm going back to it. 60% of the country is on the Buffalo Bills. The number's 2.5. They're begging you to take the Bills here. You could say all the stuff you just said about the Miami Dolphins is right, Vic. The other problem there, the other part of that is the fucking Bills. The Bills are heckle and jive of this fucking season. This team is either a fucking world beater or they look fucking terrible. I'm telling you right now, it feels ugly. And when it feels ugly, I love it. Sounds like my voice. It sounds terrible, but I still love it. Okay? I'm taking the Miami Dolphins. Give me that shit.
All right. So
far, you're on Pittsburgh with Jersey Jerry. You're on the Miami Dolphins with Nick. Nicky's betting with Hart. This is a wild week 18.
Who's betting with Hart? I'm betting with my ball sack.
Why don't you say what you want to say, Vic? Why don't you say what you want to say? You beat around the bush. You say I'm blowing these fucking guys.
No.
It sounds like it a little bit.
Hey, Tone, don't worry about it. He wants to sit here and back coaches that support Al Qaeda, the people that blew up the Twin Towers. That's who he backs. That's who he backs. That's who this scumbag backs. All he cares about is money. So he's gonna bet the guy that fucking supports Al Qaeda. It's fine.
We're trying to bet. We're trying to come up with winners. Last week, all week, Tone, you told me how good the Ravens were when I doubted the Ravens. Last week, Ravens in a perfect spot to clinch the division. I feel like you jumped on Nicky's coattail there. And then today you said, I'm only betting Pittsburgh because of Jersey Jerry. And then you come on here today and you say you're going Miami.
Time out.
Dick riding.
Time out.
I'm just calling it out.
You're wrong. I said those things, but those aren't the only reasons I'm betting them. I told you the reason why I was betting Pittsburgh Steelers. The other thing is this, you fuck. Listen here. Okay? I'm telling you right now, respectfully, I'm betting with my own fucking money. These guys aren't Venmoing me.
No, I know that.
I'm also a guy who fades the public. That's what's going on here. And here's the thing. Shame on you for not taking a home dog, you fuck. You've been saying it all goddamn year, and now you're going back against it.
Yeah, he wants to back Sean McDermott and fucking ISIS.
If you're not watching, you're watching Dolphin games. You watch every game. They're broken. Sorry.
We're not fucking broken. We just beat the Cowboys 2 weeks ago.
Cowboys suck.
How? They're in first place.
They can't win on the road. And they peaked way earlier in the year. Good luck.
Whatever. No, get off my Dolphins' dick. Go ride Josh Allen like everyone else. You just suck up Josh Allen. I don't care. It's over. I might as well call you Tony Romo. Like the amount of dick sucking you're doing is crazy right now.
25-1 to win the Super Bowl. Bills, and they could win the division.
You don't even have that ticket. Don't lie to yourself.
So. You know who else is 25-1 to win the Super Bowl is the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is also a pretty heady play if you think about it. So.
Yeah, man, you're talking about winning a Super Bowl with Mason Rudolph, and I'm trying to win one with Allen. That's a little.
Hey, you remember Rudolph was the guy?
Dog, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
It's his thing.
No, let him go. And he took what Ben's job? You're saying he took over for Ben?
No, I'm saying Rudolph historically has saved the day. I don't know if you're a big Christmas guy.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying.
Listen,
I'm gonna take a play off here, fellas. Okay.
This guy's hurting. He left.
I don't see why not.
I'll just keep going.
Listen, he's an emotional guy. Mincy stole all his girls yesterday. It's a whole.
Ben Mintz.
So
I just see a team Miami tone that's sinking like a ship when I watch. This is nowhere near the team we were watching beginning of the year. They're a little figured out. I think Belichick had something to do with that on that one game he really saw. And I'm not trying to hate on him. I just love teams at the end of the year you could just ride against. They're one, Philly's another. You want me to jump in? I'll go my second official play. I'm taking the Giants plus 5.5. Did he just throw me out?
Nah,
I like the Giants plus 5.5 against the Eagles. Listen, the Giants almost beat them on Christmas Day, right? They put cutlets in. He got filleted. Then they switched over to Tyrod Taylor, right? Oh, no. Nicky's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Forget. You got to do what I did. You got to shut your whole phone off. I could keep talking about the Bills and Dolphins if you want. But anyway, stick with it. I'll just stick with it. Giants plus 5.5. Division home dog. You just said you're shocked at me. I didn't do that in the Dolphin game. Giants showed heart Christmas Day, right? They were trying to – they didn't quit. And just by starting Tyrod in Week 18 and not seeing what you have with Cutlets or even – I don't think Jones isn't ready. But not seeing what you have with Cutlets going with Tyrod shows that you want to win the game. So I think the Giants want to win the game. He's back.
All right. That was scary.
I'm with a division home dog, Giants plus 5.5. Starting Tyrod Taylor tells me they want to win. They could easily put the veto in there, see another game.
Hey, not all.
Against Sirianni, his paisan. And Sirianni, that locker room's a mess. I don't think these it's always good things are always happening when you're winning. You know? You know that. Like with McDaniel, everyone loves him when he's winning. He loses, everyone does him. Sirianni, I think they hate this guy right now. So the way I see it is, the Giants plus 5.5 home dog with Tyrod playing. There's no way Dable's not going to have them ready. They beating their rival in Week 18. I'll take that any day. So my second official play, Giants plus 5.5.
All right. Well, I'll just hop in because I've been in fucking no man's land. I got the Falcons -3 and the Panthers +4. No reason why. I'm just taking them.
I got the Vikings Lions over 46.
I like a little shootout, Week 18.
I'm with you. My last official play, Smokes. I'm with you, Panthers. Another division home dog, plus 4.5. They were just shut out last week.
Wait.
He said another one.
All your official plays are division home dogs, except the Miami Dolphins, who have the most to play for. Okay. Okay, Vic, that ain't a problem.
While you were muted, I
That
was
ain't a
telling
problem.
Tone. While you were muted, I was telling Tone. It's not that I'm hating on the Dolphins. It's just that they're a team right
You're
now
hating.
that's a sinking ship, bro. They're a sinking ship. They're easy to go against right now because they're just not playing good. And Buffalo was already at that rock bottom, and then figured it out.
Waddle out is a little scary. Waddle out.
Waddle's
Moses
not
even
out.
playing?
He practiced yesterday. You guys
Is
know what you're talking about.
He is playing.
He practiced yesterday. We don't know if he's going to play.
What about
Oh,
Mozart?
right, so-
Mozart's not playing, right?
He practiced yesterday. They both practiced
And
yesterday.
who's the guy
All
that
right.
went down? Is
All right.
Chubb? They heard Chubb on a meeting.
I mean, Xavier Howard's out. Chubb's out. JP's out. But we have the best backup DNs in the NFL. And Emmanuel Ogbah and Van Ginkel. The only thing I'm worried about is Eli Apple getting cooked. Because if Mostert don't play, we have Devon Achane, and I'm fine with that. So
Yeah, he's a stud.
Do you think that, yes or no, and then I'll leave I won't mention the Dolphins ever again. But do you think they're an obvious underdog tomorrow?
no.
See, I do. And I think the line at 2.5 is fucking crazy. I think it should be 4.5 with the injuries. It makes no sense to me. I think they are begging you to take the fucking Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
It was at 3. It was at 3.
If it was 4.5, they wouldn't get any Buffalo action though.
That's the whole thing, right?
So everyone would take Miami. It would be 85% Miami, and then they would move it.
Sure.
It just seems like an obvious dog. You know, Miami to win the division at home, Buffalo.
I feel like it's an obvious -2.5 bet. The Dolphins suck. The Bills are a juggernaut. The Dolphins are a sinking ship. The Dolphins suck. The Dolphins
Bills
always
are definitely
do
not a juggernaut. They're slobs. I mean, they almost piss away every game. They are slobs. But I think this is what their goal was in the beginning of the year for the last couple of years, and now they have a chance. Whatever. It's the marquee game of the week. It's a playoff game. It's a great game. It's the best Sunday night game.
All right,
But that's my last official play. Panthers, Giants, Bills. That's how I did it.
Tone, are you wrapped up too? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm wrapped up. I got to do some more touchdown stuff.
All right. Well, those were the official picks. Shout out to everyone who tuned in. We love you guys. It's been a great year, great run. We should do something like small for the playoffs, just quick show, maybe 5-10 minutes, whatever. But we appreciate your guys' support throughout the year, and we'll see you next week. Let's make some money.